minutes. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this devil platform with a very short message this early morning. I had to go live because I'm having a hard time uploading from my phone and my laptop. Something is going on. But I just want to just give you a wake up call. Just a wake up call. And it's covering how long must Yah continue? Continue to what? Continue to pour out grace and mercy on a people that don't have a desire nor the mindset. How long? When I have the answer, as long as His will allow Him. Good morning. Hello in the live chat. It's good to see you. And what I'm going to speak about is going to be very short. And it has a lot to do with listening and coming behind people who have things to pour out in your spirit that does not represent the will of the not the will of the Father, but the righteous will that's actually taking place in this day and time. It more so falling on the unrighteous will, and people are geared to follow the gate that is broad versus that which is narrow. And that's all well with me because it's well with Yah. He created the two gates therein. Why? Because He wanted to have a place that people can walk therein based on who they are and the heart and mind of themselves. He wanted a place for them to walk therein. So my topic is, again, how long must Yah continue? Well, in Genesis, He said He left a flaming sword that turns every corner that we may find our way. But I realized that He did that in Genesis, and here it is today in the year 2022, and man still have not found even the direction to the way. Not because it's not a light to show them the way, not because they can't find their way. It's because of where their fleshly mind and heart is at in the world today that causes them not to be able to see the light, nor to find their way to the light. It's what's already in their heart. But I come to tell you all, stop walking in more darkness and darkness and darkness. It cannot get as worse as it is. See, we're thinking that is bad, but we don't understand it's worse than what we are beholding. That's because we have, how would I say it, forced our minds and heart to believe all is still well. And Sister Deborah want to cover something. Stop believing what the wicked is putting on the media, the news, the newspapers. Stop believing everything that you are hearing. That is the only way they are able to deceive you. It's based on the power of using or taking advantage of your mind, your eyes, and your ears. Is in their full control, because you see everything they say, you hear everything they say, okay? And you take it in, and it becomes what you say, what you think, and what you feel, not knowing that there's an underline of wickedness behind it to control the way you think, the way you see, and the way you hear. And they have done an excellent job. But they wouldn't have been able to do it had not Yah released in Revelation 6. If Yah had not released them to be able to do what they are doing, they would never have made it this far. So you hear about Russia. Stop believing you can't help the people anymore. I know that you can't, because when y'all say it's over, you can't help them. You can't help them. You can say and hope that one would see the pin needle of light, but it's nothing you can say that can help the people today. They rather hear what the wicked one tells them from his platform than to hear what Yah is saying from his prophets. Okay? And that's what he have told you throughout the whole time. He's coming through his prophets to give you a daily word, a weekly word, a monthly word, a yearly word. But people refuse to digest that which Yah sends to speak a message. They prefer the media in which the devil takes over their mind, their ears, and their eyes. They have done an excellent job deceiving you. Now, they talking about this war. I want you all to stand down. And when I say stand down, I mean stand down. This is just as fake could be. I hear pastors and people on these devil platforms, I mean, rising in their sick mind and their sick heart and their sick voices and spilling it in your sick ears. World War III. Oh, they doing this. Oh, it's on. But the saddest thing to me is, don't lie on my Father. His word is clear and it is right. The Bible does not tell you about Russia and what Russia is doing right now. Why? Because what Russia is doing is also what your country is doing to you. Manipulating you. Getting your focus off of what they're about to do. See, you missed it, didn't you? They already did their trial in Africa. And Africa miss it like they miss it all the time. That is the burning pot of all the countries Africa is. That's the place where they go to do their experiment. Kill their greatest numbers of human. You think they use rats? Use a food. They use human lives over in Africa, because Africa is a people. In Africa is people who will sell any and everything. And they always going over there to do this experiments. And they already did it on this fourth thing that they finna put out. Okay? They already tried it. And they already said, I already heard Billy Gates. Oh, it's going to be a successful. It has been a successful. He already said it for the third one. Now they know how to go in for the fourth one. You see? They doing it, y'all. They doing it up. But what about what's over in Russia? That's a setup from the floor to get our focus off of what they're doing right here in our land and in Russia land. These are the countries. The big countries are the main countries that's trying to get the population of people as low as possible so they can rule. At least, not, it ain't that they think it, but they going according to scriptures. And I want to let you all know, the reason why I'm coming this morning is to let you know, don't get off of what is spirit and truth, what Yah has already put in there. Ezekiel 38 and 39, it already lets you know Yah ain't gonna deal with Russia in that way until Russia come upon us in Israel. So therefore, Yah has already said, when I charge the land to get itself in control, the trees, the mountains, he's going to charge it to get right. That means it's going to start to produce. It's going to start to be like the Garden of Eden. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Oh, yes. It's going to throw down. So when he gets the land to that point, he's then going to charge. He's then going to come and take the children of Israel. Okay, he's then going to come and take them, clean them up, put a new heart in them, put his spirit in them. Okay, he's going to sprinkle water on them. He's going to cleanse our filthiness. And that's when they're going to go over to the land. But he got another thing he's going to do. He'd already told Ezekiel, speak to those dry bones. I need to bring an army of men over yonder. I need to take them over there too. You see? So while we're believing everything that man is telling us, we're not hearing a word Yah has already prophesied. So once all of that is done, okay, then he's going to deal with Magog. And that's in Ezekiel 38 and 39. You can also find him again coming after Magog in Revelation 20. But before he come after Magog, which is Russia, they're going to have to, we're going to already be in our land. So we ain't got no business hearing no war and rumors of wars like we're hearing. If you're hearing that, he already told you that that is not the time. He said that is not the end. He told you in Matthew 24, verse 6, I believe. Wars and rumors of war, but no, that is not the end time. So what do you mean, Father? After those things that you're going to hear of, there is going to be other issues that you all need to be concerned about. He tells you that in Matthew 24. That's going to come that you need to be concerned about because you're going to feel that thing. But you ain't going to feel this war and rumors of war. You're going to know it's the same as it always been. That's why he said, be not amazed of the fact that you hearing wars and rumors of war. He said, don't be amazed because that's not the end. Letting you know that's not it, y'all. So don't focus on wars and rumors of war. What's about to come after that is what you better be focusing on. But people don't want to read that. They don't want to accept that. They got to get on this devil platform and hear the devil tell them a bunch of lies. And they prefer that. That is what they prefer. So what happens? Don't get caught up in Magog, because that is in Ezekiel 38 and 30, chapter 38 and chapter 39, and Revelation chapter 20. When you connect those two, you will see that that is not in this time in which we are speaking. In this day. It is not in this day. Now, when he take the children over to the promised land, that's another time span, y'all. That's another time span. But in this day, Magog, Russia is our least concern. That is our least concern. Because Russia doing the same thing America and China and everybody else doing, trying to eliminate their population, and they doing a hell of a job. Because they're going to keep on bringing in these things while people stand around and wait for them to develop another one, and then another one, and another one, till they have deceased, till they have destroyed many lives to where they can control it. You see? And while we're sitting here talking things and getting focused on things that don't mean anything. So go to your Bible, read for yourself. Spirit and truth rest therein. Read for yourself Ezekiel 38 and chapter 38 and chapter 39. Then bump over to Revelation chapter 20. There you will find that everything they're saying is a lie. Is a lie. It's all about getting our focus off of what Yah is releasing and what they have in their hand to do. And we're missing it. You have more people missing Revelation and all the things that's being the seals, the trumpet, the candlesticks. We missing all of that. What else? The trumpet, the candlesticks, and all the things that Yah is releasing. We missing it because we believe in everything they said on CBN the news, these websites, especially these platforms. Anything these people talk about, especially the pastors, the bishops, the seers, the watchmen, they all are liars because they don't want to tell you what really is going on because they don't know what's going on. So they would rather feed you a lie so they can maintain their subscribers and their likes and their praise from you, praising them for telling you a lie. So don't get caught up in it. And I mentioned it yesterday in the last video, and I was going through it this morning. I was going through YouTube, and I saw this one guy. His name is Papa Duck. A lot of things he say is not true. A lot of things he say is true. But Papa Duck was talking about the same thing I'm sitting here saying to you all. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get back on here and expound on here so the people of the Most High Yah can hear it again. I said it last night in a message. Okay? But this morning I said I'm going to say it so I can just make it clear. How long must Yah continue? How long? For the time in which he has prepared for himself is finished. We just out here walking it out. So when we waiting for him to turn left and turn right, you're going to be waiting for quite a long time. Most likely you'll be in your grave because of the fact that he's been doing this for so long. How long must he continue to reveal it to you? It's already in the book. His Ruach teaches you it. But we go everywhere else except the bosom of Yah and in the word for him to teach us therein. So don't get caught up in the trap. And what happens every time they finna come out with another V, I ain't talking no shot either. Whenever they finna come up with another thing to take you into your grave, they always come up with somebody warring against each other. Somebody's doing something to distract the people so their focus won't be right. And it's sad. So I, Sister Deborah, is not going to hold you long. Just wanted to tell you, be aware of your surroundings and how you are entertaining lies in the ears and entertaining in your eyes, in your mind. Be very cautious about that. Just sit back and listen. And if you listening with the Ruach in you, he will reveal to you that this is all a lie. So it's amazing how me, a little old prophet, can sit here and warn you over and over and over, and the world can lie to you all day long while they killing you and destroying you, and it's okay with you. It's a sad thing. It's a sad time in life because it's identical to the days of Noah. It is identical. Noah warning him. And is it his warning changing one person? Nope, just his family. And it probably wasn't changing them. They were just going because they were his family. So just imagine. All those times he going and minister and tell him to prepare. Did they prepare? These are special information that Yah has left with us to kind of prepare us for the warning, to understand how it is today. How? Like the days of Noah. He didn't just say, just pick out certain part of Noah. He said, you got to take it from the beginning of Genesis 6 all the way down to the end. Okay? To where you can see what really took place that started this thing. You see? That end this thing. People don't want to do that either. They don't want to look at Noah, in the days of Noah. See, they want to take out certain part. Oh, they were partying. No. They was doing more than that. And that's what he didn't want us to get lost in when he said it would be like the days of Noah. That means you got to go back to those days. You got to go back to the biblical and read. Really, what did they do? Where did it start? Start with the first verse in chapter 6 of Genesis. But we don't want to do that. We want to come where, oh, they was going to be partying and nobody listening. Oh, baby, it's deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. And that's another reason why people are missing it again. They are missing it again. If he said this, he gave us an example of how it's going to be. We got to look at that and say, wait a minute, Father Yah, this is it today. Right here and right now. This is it. Oh, no, we ain't going to say that. We ain't going to connect it to. We sitting up here looking at Russia. Oh, the world finna end. The bombs finna take place. They finna start a world war. See how their mindset is geared to things that trigger you to get away from the prophecies that Yah has left here for us. And that's sad. Because we would turn from what Yah said to rest in what they saying. And then when Yah's word is fully revealed, we looking stupid. We wonder why this happened. Oh, this is happening. This is happening. Everything become a shock to us when Yah has left word for us to understand how it's going to rumble. Oh, we don't want it. And then he turned around and said, and he told them, even the man in hell, he told them, I don't need you to come from hell to tell your brothers and your father and them that they don't want to go there or to tell them the truth. I don't need you to come from hell to do that. I got mine. I got Moses and I got the prophets. You see that? If they don't hear them, it's too bad. And I'm here today as a living witness, not a dead witness, to tell you, I don't care where you go on these devil platforms. I don't care who you sit in front of. I don't care who you listen to when it all said and done. If it's not coming out the mouth of Moses and the prophet, you still lost without a cause. And this thing is, if it's heavy on he that endure, that means he that has to go through something until the end shall be saved. How heavy should it appear to those who are not going to be saved? You see, how heavy how should they feel if they're not going to be saved and have to go through all this? They become numb because they figure, well, okay, this ain't real. They still in they mindset of, oh no, this ain't real. This is not true. This is not happening. And it started happening right before their eyes, and to them and their family, their household, their neighbors, their community, their city, their country, and they sitting here denying that it's actually happening. I'm sure back in the days of Noah, many of them say, oh, it ain't gonna rain. He just talking. It ain't gonna rain. It ain't gonna do this. It ain't gonna do that. This world ain't gonna end. You know, we can continue in what? And then the father said that, he said to me, he said, Deborah, they not listening. They say they see. I like that when he said it. He said that several times in the Bible. They say they see. But Deborah, they cannot see. They say they hear. But Deborah, they cannot hear. Now, am I going to believe what Yah said, or am I going to believe what man said? He can hear, he can see. No, I'm going to take what Yah said. Because Yah said back in the days of Noah, every imagination was even wicked. I'm a living witness and not a dead one to say that is actually taking place today. That is actually taking place today. The mindset of people are evil. I mean, every thought. Everybody's trying to find a way and how they can kill, steal, and destroy. How they can ruin and hurt and deceive many. Oh, we missed that part. But see, you have to go back to really find out what was going on in the days of Noah. We don't want to. We're looking at, oh, he said they're going to be marrying, giving in marriage. That right there tells you what is connected to the marriage back in the biblical days. Sex. Okay? A lot of them didn't receive papers to show that they were married. It's when a man went into the woman, she became his wife. So if he said marry and giving in marriage, what do? He said back in the days of Noah, in Genesis 6 that men were having women as many as they please. Okay? So as they please, the son of Yah were having as many as women as they please. And you know what else I found in there? Through the Ruach HaKodesh, they was having little girls as well. There's a lot of things going on. He said their imagination, the evil in their minds, their whole imagination was strictly evil and wicked. So if you're thinking Sister Deborah is hooping and hollering about these men killing their children, their women, and hating their children, regarding their children and their women and their sons, and killing their brothers, when that's on you. You lost without a cause. You're going to get caught in the flood. Because the truth be told, he'd already prophesied it and told you how to look into what was going on in the days of Noah, so you can understand what is going to take place and how things are going to lead up to the end here. Oh, but no, we don't want to hear that, Father Yah. We don't want to hear what your prophets have to say. We don't want to hear what Moses have to say. We don't want to hear what nobody have to say. All we want to hear is what we want to believe. We want to see what CNN have to say. We want to see what NBC have to say. We don't want to see what Donald Trump and Biden have to say. We want to see what the world news have to say. Because we getting Russia is finna start a war. See, stuff that doesn't have any weight because it's not prophesied the way that they are staring it up in your face. Those ways are to deceive you, to get your focus off the end days of what Yah is about to do. So I, Sister Deborah, hope you got something out of it. Stay away from all these media deceiving tools, even here on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, Patriot, and every other site that leads you into a lie. Always run. Don't walk. Run. Don't walk. Run. Don't walk to your book, the Bible. Sit your butt down and ask the Most High to allow you, to suffer you, to see and hear where you are at in this day. And hear the Ruach lead and guide you. That's his mission. That's his power. That's his authority. And stop running to these pages where these people are giving you a quick fix. Until the next day, you call them, you pull them up again. They give you another quick fix. And another one, you're going to be strung out. You're going to be totally strung out. Why? Strung out on waking up in the morning, turning it on the news, getting up, looking at your YouTube, your Facebook, waiting for them to give you another quick fix. Instead of grabbing your book. Sit your butt down. Go into that word of the Most High Yah. And let him feed you and let him reveal to you where you at in his prophecy. See, that's easy and simple. Where then you don't have to look at Deborah and you don't have to trust in her words. You can hear it out of the horse's mouth, the Ruach HaKodesh, which is Yah's spirit. He has 7 spirits, and that is one of them. Okay, so I, Sister Deborah, said hello to everyone in the live chat. I thank you for tuning in this morning. And I just wanted to drop that little token. So I hope you got something out of it, and stay in tune with where you at. Because you might think you know where you come from. But I am guaranteed to tell you, you really don't know where you're going until you have sat under at the table of my Father with your Bible and let the Ruach HaKodesh teach you. So I, Sister Deborah, says, Shalom and Shalom.